Hey friend, in this video, I'm talking about announcing a pregnancy after miscarriage or loss. Announcing pregnancy after loss can be amazing, exciting, and downright terrifying. But don't worry, I've been there and I'm here to walk you through it. I'm Katie Huey Harrison, founder and editor-in-chief of Undefining Motherhood. We're an educational site and community that helps you cut out the noise so that you can learn to do this mom thing your own way. Today I'm talking to you about pregnancy announcements after miscarriage or loss, and I'm so excited to help you craft the big announcement that you've been waiting for, but might also be dreading. You see, I've been there, friend. I had 4 miscarriages before I had my son, and announcing that pregnancy was so scary, but it's something I've talked to women about for years now, and I'm really excited to be able to help you through your process. Today, we're going to talk about our hesitations that we have when it comes to creating that pregnancy after loss announcement. We're going to cover the emotional parts of all that you're dealing with right now. Then next week, tune in again because we're going to go from the emotional to the practical, and we're going to talk about crafting your rainbow pregnancy announcement. There are 3 main reasons that I think most of us worry about announcing pregnancy after loss, and I want to talk about those in order in this video because I think having clear conversations about them and wrapping our brains around what's going on in our minds is so important. Hesitation number 1, we're scared. What if something goes wrong again? Hesitation number 2, we feel guilty. Are we moving along too quickly from the babies we've lost to celebrate another baby? And hesitation number 3, we're worried about how other people are going to respond. Are we really ready for them to get excited about our big news? We may not be, or we might, and either way, that's okay. We're gonna get through this together. Let's start with hesitation number 1. We're scared. Feeling anxious or worried during pregnancy after loss is not only common, it's perfectly understandable. When you've experienced the worst before, why would you not worry that it might happen again? This is a completely reasonable way for you to feel, so let's talk about it. Lost moms often feel like they're doing something wrong by not fully enjoying future pregnancies, but your feelings are valid and they're understandable. We have a whole video on coping with pregnancy after loss and another one on dealing with pregnancy anxiety. I've linked them for you in the description below. Now, here's the first thing that I want you to think about when announcing your pregnancy after loss. If something were to go wrong, who would you tell? Because if you're going to tell someone if things go wrong, why not go ahead and get them in your corner to support you in case things go right? Sometimes announcing to the whole world just doesn't feel right. But that doesn't mean you can't tell a few close friends or family members about your pregnancy so that they can go through this journey with you. If you would confide in someone about loss, why not go ahead and tell them your news so that they can walk with you and help support you through whatever is lying ahead? Because I promise you, having people in your corner is so comforting. Now let's talk about hesitation number 2. We feel guilty. This is something we're going to struggle with throughout our entire motherhood journeys for the rest of our lives, and we need to go ahead and practice letting it go. But I understand how hard that can be. Believe me, I feel it too. So let's talk about it. I struggled so much when I was pregnant with my son Jack after my 4 miscarriages. The guilt was intense. I felt guilty that he was still here and my other babies weren't. I felt guilty that my pregnancy announcement could be triggering to other people who were going through infertility or loss. I felt guilty that my belly as it grew could be triggering or upsetting to them. I felt guilty that I wasn't enjoying it enough. I felt guilty that I finally had what so many other women were yearning for. I felt guilty. But let me tell you something. You deserve to enjoy this time. I understand that enjoying it is easier said than done, but please hear me on this, friend. You deserve to enjoy your pregnancy. This is one of the main reasons that I encourage you to announce, whether it's to close family and friends or to your entire social media network. Give yourself that moment of joy that you have been waiting for and announce this news. Now, before we talk about our third and final major hesitation about announcing pregnancy after loss, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest concerns when it comes to announcing pregnancy after miscarriage? Drop a comment below and let me know so that I can create more content to better support you through this time. Finally, hesitation number 3. We're worried about how others will respond. So let me tell you a story. When I was expecting my son Jack, I was terrified that something was going to go wrong up to the moment that I delivered him. So I was not ready for people to come to me and jump up and down, squealing and excited. I wasn't ready to say, I'm having a baby. Because what if I didn't get to bring him home? I knew the statistics were on my side. But when you've been on the wrong side of statistics before, that only makes you feel so much better. So what I really want you to think about is how you can announce to the people you want to announce to, whether that's a large group or a small one, in a way that is going to prepare them to support you the way you need to be supported. So here's what I did as an example. Because I wasn't ready for the excitement, for the expectation that Jack was actually going to get to come home with me and live in my house and in my life, I couched what I was saying to people before I announced. And here's what I said to them. I said, listen, I have some news I want to share with you. And it is exciting, but it's also really, really scary. And I'm dealing with a lot of emotions around it. So I want to share it with you. And I hope that you'll be able to be supportive of me, whatever happens. Then, when I said I'm pregnant, people were able to have joy over the announcement, but no one was jumping up and down. No one was saying, oh my gosh, you must be so excited, because I had just told them that yes, I'm excited, but I'm also really scared. And they were able to respond in a way that was comforting and appropriate for that. I hope that talking through these hesitations has helped you wrap your mind just a little bit better around all that you're experiencing right now. Tune in again next week when we'll move from the emotional to the practical, and I'll give you my top tips on creating your rainbow pregnancy announcement. In the meantime, download my worry-free pregnancy guide. It's linked in the description below. It's full of exercises I've crafted through years of therapy to help navigate pregnancy after loss. Thanks for watching today. I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.